All right, we are now visiting with Radford grad and right now current member of the Toronto Blue Jays organization, Spencer Horwitz, who's climbing the ranks in the minor league. Spence, how are you, man? Great to see you.
Good. How you doing, Rick?
Hey, well, first of all, I guess you and I haven't crossed paths since the Appy League. I saw
Yeah.
you up, you were traveling then, and man, what a long way you've come now climbing the ranks. Talk about your journey through the minor leagues.
Yeah. Minor league baseball is definitely a grind, but there's no other life I'd rather choose right now, and that's one of the best feelings in the world is knowing I am exactly where I want to be.
Let's talk about how you've always had that beautiful swing and such a smart approach when you get into the batter's box. Talk about how that's had to evolve as well as you've gone up levels now, just one step away from the majors.
Yeah. Yeah. The good Lord will bless me with a good swing, I guess. But no, it's definitely had to evolve, and it's more approach and more of the mental side has changed more than anything. And it's just learning how to handle these guys that are coming in throwing 97 to 100. And then also the next pitcher in the next inning is going to be a side armor who's 87 to 89 with a ton of sink. So it's just learning and staying open minded and listening to coaches and guys that have done it and just trying to pick their brains and figure out what works for you.
Yeah, that has to. I was going to ask you. It has to be the biggest adjustment. You had good pitchers in college while you're at Radford. You saw, but you have guys right here that are being paid money to do this for a living. So that makes it a little more of a challenge.
Yeah, it's a little different, but yeah, the Radford definitely got me ready for this.
How about some of the relationships as you've gone along? Baseball has a great connection with former teammates here at RU and guys along. Talk about how you've developed that and kept in touch with your teammates while you're here at Radford.
Yeah, Radford provided me with some of my best friends and my best friends that'll be there for the rest of my life and be in my wedding for sure. I actually just talked to Stratton Padaris yesterday. He's with the Angels organization, and it's great to have him going through it with me. And it's just someone that he can lean on me, I can lean on him, and it's just a friendly face, a friendly voice that if one of us are going through something, struggling with baseball or off the field, we have each other and we have that connection, and we know that we'll be there for each other forever. But as far as playing against other guys, I actually got to play against Kyle Zurak um,
Oh.
in where were we, Somerset, when he was with the Yankees, now with the Tigers. But yeah, he got me out, unfortunately. But no, yeah, the baseball community is one of a kind, and everybody knows someone that you know somehow, and I think that's one of the best parts about it, and that's why it's so important to be a good teammate because they know somebody that you know, and they wouldn't want you treating their friend or your friend in a bad way. So you got to treat everyone the same.
You mentioned the grind. Can you take us through the difference in how that grind has gone transportation wise, right? You never really have an off day, do you?
Yeah, we actually get every Monday off.
Hey, that's
So
good.
yeah, every Mondays are off, but a lot of the time those are spent on 6 or 7 hour bus rides to wherever another state we're going to play in. But yeah, it's a different level than college for sure. Because in college you're only playing 3 or 4 games a week, and we go from playing that to 6 games, maybe 7 games if we got a doubleheader in a week. But yeah, it's a full-time job for sure, but it's a job that I love.
When you go around, you talk to your coaches, do you get feedback from the organization, or is it just with that team that you're with at that time?
Yeah, the Blue Jays do a great job of communicating. They're very good at having an open dialogue of this is what we want or this is what we think you need to improve on. So yeah, they have we have like rovers that'll come in that are more for the organization. But yeah, it's normally just day-to-day coaches stuff.
Well, let's go back to your memories at Radford. You mentioned your teammates, and I guess I probably know what your fondest moment's going to be in terms of a game and a win. But talk about that time and that development as you were a student athlete. You know, going from being a younger man to a more mature guy before you started your professional life.
Yeah. When I went into Radford, I really didn't know what to expect. Playing college baseball wasn't very popular where I was from because I'm from Maryland and come from a more heavy lacrosse area. So I didn't really know what to expect, but it was exactly what I wanted. It was disciplined, a lot of hard work, and that's what I think Radford baseball was all about at the time when I was there. We were blue collar, hard nosed, hard workers, and that's what I took away from Radford the most is that hard work will get you where you want to go, and that it's not just talent all the time. And when I got, luckily now that I got drafted in the 24th round, because there's only 20 rounds now,
Right.
um, I knew that was a great opportunity, and that was just another stepping stone that I can just continue to work hard and continue to see success.
When I know you still follow the program very closely, and bringing Alex Square back, I mean, that same attitude you just talked about, it's going to be full throttle. It already is from day one since he got here.
Yeah, AG is actually the guy that recruited me there. He was my first phone call that I got from Radford, and I still have the message from him. And I remember driving back from Atlanta, getting that call, and I was so excited to hear that Radford was interested in me, because I've heard great things about the program. So it was just a great thing. And now that he's back, I know everyone's excited in the alumni.
Well, finally, let me ask you, I know you're just grinding away now in AAA. The timetable, you control it to a certain extent, right, with your performance as it keeps getting better and better. But you've made the organization, and a lot of people around baseball very aware. You see people outside of the Blue Jays organization, when they talk about the Blue Jays and their prospects, your name is there. I see it all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Being a later round guy, not many people expect you to be in the position I'm in right now. But yeah, again, back to the hard work and good approach, and just trying to stay open and learn as much as I can, and just do everything I can to fulfill a dream of mine.
Well, we're all pulling for you, man. You know that. And you've got the whole backing of Highlander Nation. Listen, we appreciate your time, Spence. It's great to see you again. It's been too many years, and come to see us whenever you can. Hopefully you'll be too busy to come see us, but you know, from time to time.
Hopefully I'm gonna make it down to the alumni game this year, now that we have that back. So yeah, I'm excited to get down there again.
All right, brother. Keep hitting them where they ain't, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.